Vtubers. They are people that went out on a whim and brought their OCs to life with personality and gusto, ranging from utterly stupid.
Hey, so basically, if you go in there, there's a school shooter. It's totally up to you, though.
To incredibly hilarious.
Eating Mike Tyson's ass. Oh no!
For the last 7 years or so, they've skyrocketed in numbers the more popular the genre of content creation became. They started at just a few, now there's thousands of them. People, I am not here to argue their morals or reasons for becoming a VTuber in the first place, because I do not care about that. Instead, I have come to pose a scenario and create something that I believe has been on all of our minds for a while now. There are so many VTubers of multiple races and types. What would happen if they formed factions out of those races and teams based off the organizations? What would happen if I created the VTuber universe? Over the course of an unknown number of videos, I will world build this verse I want to see. There will be something in it for everyone, every type of VTubing fan out there. Just let me cook. Let's get down to business. In the beginning, there were 4 goddesses: Crony, god of time; Fauna, god of nature; Mume, god of civilization; and Bay, god of chaos. They lived up in Heaven Realm, Vitoria, the home that was gifted by the father god, me of course. All the sisters lived in harmony for eons. However, Bay got bored quickly. She talked to their father in an angry tone and demanded he make something more fun. The rest of her sisters tried to intervene, stating that their father can't create anything else because he used most of his strength on them in the realm. Bay just decided to do it on her own, much to her sister's dismay, and started to use all her might to create. However, the creation became unstable quickly, threatening her life. Her sisters tried to use their power to stop hers, but that too was in vain, as the creation was about to explode and destroy everything. In a final act of love, the father threw his remaining life force into the creation to stabilize it. The creation was the universe, and in that universe, the goddesses woke up on one of its worlds. Their father, in his last moments, apologized for his failure and started to fade. The last thing he told them was the concept known as shading and evolution, 2 forms of graduation from this life, if you will. What was happening to him is called shading. Think of it like getting Thanos snapped. He'll cease to exist. Evolution, well, they'll find out later. And just like that, he was gone. Out of grief for their father, they all used their respective powers to create life and beauty in his name. Fauna and Mume couldn't handle the strain and shaded as well. Crony, riddled with grief over her family's lives being lost, in pure rage at Bay's foolishness, returned to Vitoria. Bay, realizing the weight of what she had done, created a flaming world to reside in. She named it Vitriol, after how her sister looked when they parted. Thousands of years passed by. The life they created seemed to finally be bearing fruit. On the planet, the life created was mostly human, another got the ordinary. Then one child was born unique, that child being Kazuna Ai. She awakened the same power of creation that Crony and Bay's father had. Both sisters arrived and reunited at feeling the power, seeing a chance to right the wrong. They spoke to the woman, telling her that they needed her help to restore things to normal, and maybe even bring their family back. I, being a woman of conviction, stated,
Fuck you! Fuck you, fuck you!
Crony and Bay looked at each other and hugged to show their happiness and to make amends. Then they transferred their powers to her, turning her into the sole goddess of the world and making her immortal in the process. Then they both disappeared. Using all the strength that she obtained from the sisters, she changed the properties of shading to mean that shade could reincarnate. Using Crony's time power, she made that true for past shaded as well. And using Bay's chaos, she upped the chance of the unique children being born. After that, she decided to stay in Vitoria and watch over the mortals. Things were definitely going to get interesting soon. So there you have it. I explained how the world started and how graduation works in this world. In the next video, I'll be explaining the world's layout, the royal families, and the separate factions in said world. I sure do hope you look forward to it. It seems like yet another job well done for one known as Ninyoi'S.